Stellaris Toxoids, welcome back. Yeah, we're playing the Gorthikan Alliance, and we're not led by a Gorthikan anymore, which is no real surprise, as all the others live long and fulfilling lives full of networking, and yeah, our people just don't. They just die early because they're supercharged. But look, we also have Lawless Diamond, and it's not as bad. It's not as bad. I really would have liked to upgrade them a little bit more. But then all our leaders will die. But probably we should try that. Probably we should do that because it's just so fun. It's just so fun to do that. So, yeah, we have a democratic ruler election coming. And I think we should change things a little bit. Right? We could upgrade some species now that we have... I think we have all that we need to have. Where is the research? Yeah. So let's have a look. We've got a lot of society research. We've got genetic resequencing. We've got gene seed purification. I don't think there's... Yeah, we've got the advanced traits and everything. What is missing there? Yeah, so anyway, so we got just about everything that we need, up to genetic resequencing and the advanced traits. So we can have a fun... genetic modification session here. Yeah, we should really make them better. And I've made an example here already. Look at that. We could make them erudite. Not that leader level cap matters because they will just die. They have minus 30 years here. They have minus 30 years here. And they got minus 10 years here. But they will get a whopping plus 20, plus 25, plus... 45 plus 55% research output from jobs. That's gonna be really weird. But let's see how we can use that. I don't think we need Spliced Adaptability anymore. That 20% adaptability. So Augmented Intelligence is really good still. Incubators help a lot. Adaptive we don't need anymore. So let's just create a template out of this. We don't need adaptive anymore. We don't need spliced adaptability anymore. We could use the incubators and the augmented intelligence. So let's just see. Erudite is just extremely nice to have. It's just... You get leaders with very good perks, and we could incorporate that. And there's no need to go very extreme, but elevated synapses are just, just so good. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, really. There's other things, like, for example, robust, that would give us 50 years leader lifespan. But, yeah, and resources from jobs plus 5%. We need 4 trait points for that. So we could... kill augmented intelligence. We could replace it with elevated synapses, for example, and then we could somehow reach something like robust still, if we wanted to. Like we need a -2 here. Where could that come from? Let's just see. We could make them unruly. Nah, that's a bad idea actually. Maybe we could make them repugnant or something. That's not a big problem anymore. And then we could make them robust as well. Right, so what would this combination do? I mean, it's just a better combination of what we had. It adds habitability, it adds resources from jobs, and it adds a lot of research output. 20%, 40%. And the pop growth stays, the amenities from jobs, yeah. The problem with that is, this is our main species, and that is why we cannot specialize them. Because they're basically everywhere. So, let's have a look here. And you can see that they have the main thing is done by them. So we can't just... improve them in a way that maybe kills the leaders, but we cannot specialize them if we want to specialize them, we would have to do a planet by planet specialization, which is something we could do. I mean, but it is... Woo! It is crazy. It is crazy. You can do that with specialized planets. So we could definitely try for that, but it's also a huge mess. Like, for example, we have Escon Prime, this industrial world here. And so we could form someone. It would be easy to do that if all from these worlds were just Gorthikans. But there's so many different people here that we shouldn't do this, because, yeah, just because we adapt the Gorthikans doesn't mean, yeah, so we cannot... What I mean with that is we could gain efficiency by modifying every single pop, but that would take us so much time that it's not really fun. So that's the logic of it, right? You can really, if you're really going for an achievement, something like this, adapting every single pop basically is a really good thing. But in general, it's very, very much time consuming. And yeah, we should just have a look. These are the better Gorthikans, and these are the better Gorthikans with cybernetic upgrade. So we could, if we change that, cybernetic comes for free. And that's the thing you should look out for, because if you create a template from that now, you get cybernetic for free, which is just cool. It's just there, and it's extremely cool. So we've got this here, we've got this, that's actually the same, I think. So we have the better Gorthikan mutatis. They have cybernetic, adaptive, incubators, spliced adaptability, augmented intelligence. And then we've got them, cybernetic, adaptive, incubators, spliced adaptability, and augmented intelligence. So that's basically the same. Then we've got the Neo-Gorthikans. They're also cybernetic incubators, but they got quick learners now instead of adaptability. Spliced adaptability, and they got unruly, which is not good. So we could just modify these, create a template out of them, and then we'll have a big advantage. Then there's these better Gorthikans, yeah, that I've just created. But if we create a new template, we'll make this from this thing here. So what does that mean? Cybernetic gives us 40 leader lifespan, which is just great. And we can see if we can create something fun out of that. The problem with cybernetic, the only problem with cybernetic is that it eats a trait pick. But look at what it does. It gives us 40 years and 20% adaptability, plus 10% army damage on top, and additional traits and bonuses. So it's just so that this really pays for itself. We can go do away with adaptive and spliced adaptability. And now we got 7 trait points and 3 trait picks left. So we can take some really good traits if we want to. And we have plus 40 years here. We cannot forget that. It's a big advancement. So we could go elevated synapses, and we're still with plus 10 years here. Minus 10 here. So we're at a normal species lifespan with this combination already, with a huge output in science. But we don't want to specialize further. We could go for some resources from jobs. For example, we could take excessive endurance. That is 3 points. But we can also have robust. That is 4 points. But it gives us even more. It gives us way more. So that's good. But fertile would also be great. It's not compatible with the incubators trait. So the question is, should we remove the incubators trait and add that? Probably not. The question is, do we need that thing anymore? Not really, because our planets are filling up, right? So we will get rid of the incubators trait. Now we have something with really good lifespan. And we can see what we can do further about this. So let's see. We could get Fertile, which would give us pop growth speed independent from any condition. If we take a negative pick, we could take a pick like a weak. That wouldn't hurt us at all. We could also take a pick like a very strong. That would give us 5% worker resource output, but they're more likely to go into other jobs with their skill set, right? Noxious is not really that good. So excessive endurance is really good because it gives us 5% more resources from any jobs, which would be just super great. And it costs us minus 30 years though, which is just also excessive. Could we get to Erudite? Surely we could get to Erudite, but we don't really need to. I've said it about the specialization. It doesn't... On the other hand, we'd have the advantage of having cybernetic and erudite. So we get the cybernetic traits and we get the erudite traits, which is just fantastic. It's just super good. So the question is, can we get a pick for free here? Could we maybe take fleeting and erudite? And now let's calculate this. So we get robust resources from jobs. That's just very nice. We get plus 50, plus 40. So we got plus 90 years from that. Then we got minus 40 years, minus 50 years. So we get in there with a very, very high result. It's just super good. And that's an example, if you're looking into that. They don't really get other bonuses, right? So we will just have improved the Beta Gorthikans like a lot. And I think that we're going to take this just to see also what happens when you have erudite and cybernetic. That's surely going to help us out much. And then being so much better at thinking how would we call them? The enlightened Gorthikans. Create that template. And now we want to apply this template to just all Gorthikans. Irrespective of where they live. I don't think they've changed their habitability. No, they haven't. So it's still great to have them all do it. Can we select them? Can only select 7 pops. Why can we only select 7 pops? Ah! Because cybernetic can never be added. Here we go. So that is something we can only do to 7 pops because it can never be added. Aha. So they've fixed this kind of exploit. So we're just gonna create a new template out of the Beta Gorthikans. We don't need these. Spliced Adaptability. Augmented intelligence, and the incubators are also not needed, so we can fully redesign ourselves. So robust was a very good idea. Fertile was also kind of a good idea. Erudite was really tempting because of the leader traits. So we can get these, and then we can add something like fleeting, and then we can add elevated synapses. And here we have a light version of that, right? They don't have cybernetics, but the rest is pretty good. Augmented intelligence, elevated synapses, erudite, and robust. And we could further change it and remove the augmented intelligence and go for something that gives us growth, if we wanted that. Or juiced power? No. As we have so many leaders, we could also add gene mentorship, but we have so many experience gain modifiers here. And yeah, everything saving consumer goods and such things is also not really good in the end game anymore. So what is good in the end game? What is good in the end game is basically improving research. So that's a great pick. And increasing housing is also kind of good because, yeah. But it's not as good as it ever was because housing is no longer the cap for population. The cap for population is like the ticking up counter for population. So it's not as great as it was. And for that reason, I think we can definitely go for augmented intelligence too. So let's see how it compares. So we would have that. Erudite, robust. Yeah, so it's basically the same. And let's see about the lifespan. The lifespan is minus 50 years. And plus 50 years. So the lifespan is just the same. I will just give them another name. The Super Gorthikans. So that brings us into the into the specialization, so that everyone gets quite a lot better. But we cannot go for these because they are cybernetic. Okay. So we'll apply that template. It's 18 months. Yeah, the first will modify. Cybernetic ones will have to wait. Wow, that was a long session. But there was a lot of gaining knowledge included. Yeah. We also want to increase the fleets. So now let's see what we can have here. Yeah, more prosperity. Reducing upkeep is something we probably should do. Buildings and districts have their build cost reduced, build speed increased. Building upkeep, district upkeep reduced by 10%. Yeah, I mean, we have so much that we have constant upkeep. So we go for that thing first. See about our fleet. Our fleet is... it's moving over. It's moving over to the rubricator system. And there's also an election running. Oh, there's so much going on for the Gorthikans. And once we have modified the Gorthikans, we'll modify others as well. And because it's more fun, we'll modify them into something specialized. That would fit them. Not everyone the same. That's something I don't like. We've re-elected our current ruler, Elat Talkov, and he's an expansionist, so outpost and starbase influence build cost goes down, and charismatic. So he's not bad, but he's more for claiming new systems. Now let's see what we can do from that. We might build a starbase here in Intum. We don't really need to, so kind of unconvinced. Who declares rivalry? The Il-Kahan regime. Oh, they're inferior. And we can declare rivalry as well. Hey there. Yeah, let's declare rivalry. Research agreement broken. Yeah, the tensions are definitely rising. Peace offer. The Locken gained a lot again. The Locken are basically winning the game currently. They are so far ahead in tech of everyone. It's not even funny anymore. Oh, we've got a pop of us being sold at the slave market. Alpine World. Shall we send them to Gorthold? I mean, it's one of us. And we have more of the with Fabulans. they can go to Gaia worlds. Or do we still have room at the habitats? They should also be able to live on habitats. Yeah, we've got room there. It's fine. And the Thabulans are really, really cheap as well. We don't want robots, though. We are into biological sentient. Ah, look at that. Increase the habitat control. Establish an embassy with a citizen regime of Bothraced. Spiritual seekers. If you want that, we're open to that. It's fine. It's fine. Ephemeral luck. It's ready. And assist in research here. We should send someone over to actually excavate. But whom could we take for this? We're going to start the excavation. Carax. Yeah, Carax would be an option. Yeah, let's just get Carax here. No. Okay. They're coming back. Where are you, Carax? Ah, more people. Our fleet's in transit. Ah, we get another bit of Gorthikan. Yeah, we must save them. Bring them to Gorthold. Now we're out of money. Now we cannot save anymore. Yeah, the Gorthicans are most bored. Apparently they are really great in the market. Understanding infinity we are.
Trying to attract your attention.
Ooh. The Pfefferson. They want to form a commercial pact. Deal will grant us something and them something. Actually not, because we would rather have influence. Okay. Fernuni has died. No, at the age of 113. Where was he moving to? We don't even know. Let's assign someone else. Whom could we take for that? Contrarian and Unstoppable. I don't think we have a Voidcraft specialist anymore. So Contrarian would be just a good choice. Let's see who is currently... Yeah, he's better because of experience points plus genius, but he will gain. Let's see, he's found something apparently here. Poro. The Bothraced had made peace with this polity. Okay. Wow. The amount of consumer goods we need. That's really crazy. That's really bad.
A system has been surveyed.
What Escon Prime? What?
A system has been surveyed.
What's going on here? What more can we do here? Ah, we can have a building. Let's see. Escon Prime Station. Let's see about Escon. What do these things do? Low gravity mega refiners. Centralizing mineral refining operations on the orbital ring allows for novel techniques that increase mining efficiency. Minerals from miners +2. Okay. What do we have here? We have industry here. Industry. And this, increasing overall generator output. Food from farmers, the Gigamall, amenities. Orbital filing system. Orbital logistics system. That could help us, really. That could help us. Orbital logistics systems and alloy processing facilities. Yeah, currently we need orbital logistics systems here. And yeah, we could build another habitation module too. And then we want to upgrade this thing. It's really the alternative to Ascension, right? Escont Prime. We must guard this thing with our lives, and we don't even have a station there. It's still cool. It's still cool. We want to try this out. That's part of it. That's part of it.
Research complete.
Mega engineering, mega structure restoration. Mega structure restoration. Now we can soon start to regenerate. So what we next here? Titans would be a good thing, but also the cannons, all kinds of cannons. Maybe let's start with the torpedoes. We got a good bonus on them. Yeah, Sylvan Union gaining rivals.
Our ships have been made. Less of.
Cool, cool, cool. So we've got 30k here, maddening and out of control. In an aggressive stance, is guarding us. Where's Korax coming? Are they coming? Melden Ulto has gained research speed. Oh, expert psionics. Melden Ulto got psionics. That's nice. That's really something fun. Aimless Diamond. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Let's see where we can get to. We should also soon be able... Oh, the Omnimatrix are also rivaling Xavier already. Yeah, now is the time when we must up our game to save the worlds, basically. Consumer goods. Yeah. Energy credits from jobs. Oh, now there's more. Look at all the stuff that is here. Building costs, yeah, but there's so much more here. The Science Nexus. The Sentry Array, Quantum Catapult, or Gateway Construction. Gateway Construction is so valuable. But we want the Science Nexus first, maybe. Let's see, is there a computer genius among us? Malclad Mirrorshade is good. Miral Lark going in here. Good, good, good. Hey there, curators. Yeah, we would like to purchase Research Insight again. Thank you, thank you. Is there more? Is there more coming? Let's buy another 2,500 of these. And we have the Super Gorthikans now. Now let's have a look. That's our species now. The Super Gorthikans. And yeah, we're robust. Erudite, elevated synapses, augmented intelligence, and fleeting. Let's see. All our leaders now gain the Erudite perk. Especially great for the researchers out there. The governors as well. Get 5% more research for everything, and the Admirals gain 5% fire rate and 10% combat disengagement chance. Everything is just very, very useful. So let's have a look at the next species. We're very far in society research, so let's change our species again. And the next to modify would be the Zelven. The Zelven have not modified themselves much because they're spiritual. We can see here they have 6 picks, they've got 8 picks. Yeah, they added 2 picks in here. So we got researchers, that's our guys. Let's create a template out of the Zelven. They don't need to be adaptive anymore. They can keep their Savannah preference. And what do we see them? They could be like also the workhorses of us. Delicious, nerve stapled. I mean, robust is something that would be really good for them anyways. I mean, they look so robust. Maybe they could be very strong. Would that be something? The very strong Zelvans? We can also give them, I think, these traits. Yeah, because we've got that origin, so... we could just make super soldiers out of the Zelvans. So let's see how that works out. We could have juiced power here. Food from jobs. Augmented intelligence. Yeah, elevated synapses. Excessive endurance. Kind of good. But we want them to be very strong too. And the excessive endurance would certainly help as well. That costs us 3 points though. For the resources from jobs. I mean, we could have fertile instead. But yeah, I don't know. Let's just go fleeting. And... yeah, the pre-planned growth also has something, right? But we'll give them excessive endurance. So they've got minus 40 years here, plus 50 years here, and very strong here. 10, 20, 50, 50, so they're at normal again. The bulky Zelvan. So the dwarf Zelvan warriors will be what we will use in the future. So everyone here,
This situation has been catalogued.
become like that. What do we need for that? 15,000. Yeah, we should save up for that. And then start the Strategic Coordination Center as quickly as we can. That will just help us out greatly. Malclad Mirror Shade. Yeah. And they should have way longer lifespans now. So we can have a look here. It's 110 now, which is just very, very nice.
Someone else is trying to attract your
That's
attention.
20 years more. Research agreement they want. We can learn nearly nothing and they can learn a lot, but we don't want that because it will diminish our influence.
Its inadequacies are diminished.
Now we have the bulky Zelvan. Now let's see, we'll not modify every species, but some of them, like, we'll stop at maybe here. The Yaks Kalok we don't want to, but up until around 20, I think it's okay, and it's also fun. So let's see about the lock. What can they do? They're good leaders. We could expand on that, right? That's kind of fun to do. The lock leaders, or rather the leader lock, so we can keep that structure going. The elite leader was that. The leader Locken. They're talented, quick learners. And they've got so much left. Let's see if we can supercharge them somehow. Gene mentorship. So they would learn a lot faster. Leader lifespan, technical talent. Dedicated miner. Yeah, that's all not that important. Incubators. Exotic metabolism. Is there something that would unlock special traits? And there's only erudite, I think. There's only erudite for leaders. Deviance, what about that? Natural engineers, we don't need them to be natural engineers. We're fine without that. There's no real other leader trait than erudite now. Okay, we got 2 trait points left, but we need a pick. So we need to remove this, it's fine. We can have a 3 pick now. Excessive endurance? Nah. I would like something really nice. I mean, we could also make them very strong, but that's not really the point. Inorganic breath? No. What I'd really like to have would be venerable, to make them these long-lasting leaders. We could just do away with gene mentorship. Yeah, and then we would have venerable, but that's beyond the point, I think. Talented, quick learners. I mean, we don't need talented, to be honest. But the quick learning thing is pretty handy. And now we got 4 points left. Yeah, because I think we're at the maximum cap everywhere. So yeah, that also adds a leader level cap. So we'll make this the leader lock. We'll just apply this to everyone, and they will just be great leaders. So here we go.
This situation has been cataloged.
Clonk. Improving everyone. And saving up something of that, but we also need to... What happened? The Rubricator! Toppled over buildings, crashed spaceships, lumps of melted junk and trinkets burnt to a crisp indicate that the former inhabitants of Intim Prime, the Rubricator planet, fled their homes in the midst of a losing battle against a superior foe. The presence of bodies bearing foreign military insignia suggests it may have been infighting between clans of rats native to different homeworlds. Their evacuation efforts were impeded by their unwillingness to abandon their treasured trinkets, and many lost their lives scrabbling to save completely mundane items. One artifact, however, seems to have held a special place in their society, the Rubricator. It appears that they fought long and hard to save it, but ultimately had to leave it behind. Curious. Yeah, Corax is here. Nice, nice, nice. Let's have a look at our colonies. Just in between here. Beyond the supercharging. Aha, there's something to be had here. There's a lot open here. What could we have? Open jobs here. Yeah. Let's get better. Look at that! We got the consumer goods specialization on that ring. And that helped us out so much. It's crazy. It's real crazy. Then we have 2 here. Hadricus, Escond, and Gorthold. Okay, Gorthold needs something else. What could we have here? Maybe increase the administration. It makes kind of sense for a capital, right? Devastator torpedoes. Okay, okay. What's next? What's next, though? We could have, yeah, standardized battleship patterns. That makes a lot of sense, but that's only in the lock-on agreement. Then we have these craft also only in the lock-on. This only in the lock-on. Only lock-on. Only, which means we're basically the most advanced one. Now our own civilization. So yeah, still not good enough. Still not good enough. So we're just going for that because it's the cheapest. And the rest will be fine. So here we go. We could also start cloning ourselves, since we have plus 30 food now. Completed the modifications to the leader lock species. Very nice. Yeah, we'll do that a lot now. Can you... the bulky, the leader lock. Here we got them. Really nice. Then the Sathori. They're fascinating because they're uplifted and they're starborn, which gives them pop growth. From immigration, resettlement cost going down, habitability increase. That's just very fun to have. Some of them are cybernetic. We'll leave them alone as we have to. So they're intelligent and they're kind of conservationists. We could make them even more conservationist and prone to moving around. So the Sathori would fill in everywhere. That is a fun thing to have, right? Starborn. Conservationist. We don't really need conservationists anymore. We don't need them to be intelligent. We want them to be our nomads. And we want them to have great pop growth. They don't need to be leaders in any case. They need to be fertile. And they could have pre-planned growth. They should just fill the gaps quickly. So let's see if we can, or where we can reach that. Can we go for rapid breeders now, still? Is that a thing? Not compatible with the fertile trait. Yeah, that's okay. Delicious. No, no, no. Not going down that route, thank you. Expressed tradition, gene mentorship, augmented intelligence. Yeah, low maintenance, that's not really something we need. So I think we're beyond moving around, so we could now... Something that would increase their lifespan would be good. Something like enduring would be actually okay. Or we could have a good 2-pick, like conformists is kind of okay. Docile, yeah. If we fill everything up with them, they might as well be docile. Yeah, we'll just go for them like that. The docile Sathori. They will just have immense pop growth and the ability to move around, and they will also not be affected by they will not affect empire growth so much. So we got the docile Sathori here. We'll apply it to everyone that we can.
The situation has been catalogued.
The Sathori. We'll see how they fare. Also done something here. We'll see about that, right?
A species has been modified. Its
Wonderful.
inadequacies are
Also got the Sathori. This is the modification thing. Now, let's see what about the Valdari. They're communal and conservationists, so they're just trying to fit in somewhere. Look at these Valdari. Wow, they just got 4 points. These got 7 points. Yeah, they got different things. What's their topic? Like just fitting in everywhere. But we also already got the the docile Satori for them. We could do the same thing for the Valdari, just with Arctic preference. That makes a lot of sense. So we'll just give them docile, fertile, pre-plant growth, and nomadic. The docile Valdari. No, not modify. Apply.
This situation has been cataloged.
And then we need one species doing this with like wet. That would be the Vengral. We'll change the Vengral like that too. Cool. There's the Leviathans. Let's see about that. Guardian Angels Act.
The species has been modified.
Nice. So we modified the Valdari for that. And we've got the Barn Thurians, but I said we wanted to modify these first. The Vengral. Agrarian, adaptive, nomadic, decadent, and repugnant. They're pretty useless. We'll make them the docile Vengral. Aha. Vengrali. There's not even a plural here. Docile Vengrali. We'll have you. And we'll have you. Docile Vengrali. Let's get this going. This. Wait. Not the duck, but the rat. Then we got pre-planned growth. And fertile. And what was I missing? Oh, Starborn. They are not Starborn. Okay, what does Starborn? Starborn gives that extra boost to immigration stuff. Ah, that's not bad. That's not bad. We'll give them something else. Exotic metabolism? My goodness. They need exotic gas upkeep then. That's kind of nice, but also kind of terrible. No, let's give them something else. Maybe low maintenance. I'm not sure. They don't need low maintenance. They could just be good at something. Dedicated miners. Juiced power. Yeah, that gives Furker Pop resource output plus 5%. Yeah, that's the docile Vengral. Did I just create that template or not? Can we not even... let's test that. I did create that and it disappeared. Okay, it seems like we cannot change the Vengral. That's fine. Then we'll just change the Banturians. And we'll change them to a wet world thing. Oh, now they are here. That's interesting. Okay. Trash that template. Alright. Okay, Vengrali, you are definitely... Apply that template to everyone. Flonk. And yeah, we can definitely also change the Banturians to the dociles. Okay, good.
Research complete.
Look at that. At the start we got 3k, now we got 4k research. Advanced Strikecraft, that's of course extremely nice. Synth leaders. The neutronium armor. Sure. I think we have a materials expert for this too. Chaotic doorkeeper. I call you. Cheerful lunkhead going in. It's gonna be fun. Fun enough. Let's have a look at Escont too. Habitation modules coming in. Nice, nice, nice. Upgrade 3. Yeah. It's coming. Ooh, the Orvia Guardians declared war on the Confederacy of Zen. Aha. Ah, okay. Because of holy sites. Slave market, yeah, they're too expensive. Let's save up until we can get someone else again.
The species has been modified. Its inadequacies are diminished.
Wonderful. And I think we'll change the other ones too. Yeah, that will be a big change for the Banthurians, because we need, I think we need another species like the Vengral. Just with Starborn. Oh no, they are something else. They're natural intellectuals. Oh, that's something really cool. Uplifted and natural intellectuals. Look at that. Let's create a template for them. Oh. That's really, really cool. They could be erudites too. They don't need to be adaptive. We'll cater to their strength, right? They could be just extremely intelligent. Elevated synapses. And dedicated miners, augmented intelligence. Robust would still help, but we cannot afford robust. Could we get something else, like docile? Nah. We would like maybe rapid breeders. Yeah, they can get rapid breeders. Or something else for 2 from our good list here. Pre-plant growth. Yeah. Pre-plant growth is great. That's even 30%. So the thinking Banthurians. Go create that template, and we'll apply it to just about everyone. Here we go.
This situation has been cataloged.
So we'll go Losavata, and then we'll just finish it. Losavata. Maybe we'll make them also fearsome warriors or something like that, or something just really, really adaptable, because they're so plant-like. That could be... Oh. What's the Neuter Kingdom doing here? It's flying through. Got eliminated. Rugged but trying. Leveled up. Nice. It's important that we soon fly over and take this thing on.
Its inadequacies are diminished.
We should definitely get some cruisers here. And destroyers. Thinking Banthurians. Let's see for another species. The Yaxalok arthropoids. They're also really fun. The Losavata. Serviles. They cannot generate leaders. So leader lifespan is really... Yeah, that's kind of funky because... Yeah, I mean, it's really an ideal point for us to modify, right? If they cannot become leaders, then leader lifespan for them is utterly... Yeah, it's utterly useless, and it's also totally unimportant. So we could make the Losavata maybe another leader race of plants. Well, they could fit in everywhere. We'll see. We'll just make them... fertile? I'm not sure. Now we'll make them robust erudites. Let's see what can be added here. Just something leaderish. 3 trade picks. Yeah, we could add quick learners. And also give them... Now come on there. Where was it? Gene mentorship. Yeah, that's nice. The leading Losavata. Whoop. Yeah, that's a nice idea. We'll apply that just to everyone.
This situation has been
Have fun. And these guys will also modify because they're just so good as... If we leave serviles and just... There's so much output to be had. Independence guarantee. Interesting. Karax leveled up. Cool. The inventory. There's an order to the Rat's Chaos. In a somewhat official-looking building towards the center of town, there's a digital inventory of every single item complete with their origins, gross misinterpretations of their intended uses, as well as some highly unhelpful notes on where to find them. The Rubricator, described as a thingamajig maker with magical powers, has its place to the right of the Empress's lilac ribbon. Under her snout swabs on the 4-legged box with a funny face, whatever that is. Curious.
Someone else is trying to attract your attention.
Migration treaty with a Fafferson. I don't think so. I mean, they mean well, but we are not interested in losing more influence. It's as simple as that. We have so many pacts already. We have the leading Losavata now, and we should go for more prosperity. Let's see. We could increase specialist pop resource output with creative collectives. Yeah, by creating a system of autonomous self-organizing collectives to run our factories and schools, we can greatly improve the productivity of our industries. And we'll do that. No doubt about that. And now we'll go for the last species to modify for now, until the others grow a little bit more. The Sinrathi, yeah, they can stay where they are, basically. But the Yaxkalok are interesting with a desert preference. Let's create a template for them. So we cannot remove serviles, that's fine. Already rapid breeders. And they get more resources from jobs, so maybe we would just give them... Cannot be employed in ruler or specialist jobs. Yeah, that's definitely something. So let's see. There are more traits that increase that. So excessive endurance also increases the resources from jobs. Juiced power increases the worker pop resource output. Resource output. Nerves stapled. Then they would not be affected by happiness. But we want them to be affected by happiness. It's good to have them affected by happiness. They could be robust as well. 5% more resources from jobs. Yeah, robust is definitely something. They could also be very strong. But we've got 5% here. Something here. That isn't enough for very strong, but we could make them strong. Yeah, and they are just the worker Yaxalok. Because they just work so well. They're just the best workers out there. Here they are, just gotta wait to tick and apply to everyone that we can. 14 pops, yeah, that's enough. That is definitely enough. Going for that. How is the breakthroughing going? It should be good, it should be good. Nice. We could go back, but we don't want to. We want to stay here. And we should build a new fleet. We should start a new fleet because naval capacity, yeah, we could increase that, but really we need a new fleet. I know it costs us something, but let's just create a new fleet. Make an old style fleet, as many battleships as you can. And then fill the rest up with corvettes or cruisers. Cruisers, I guess, the quantum flop. Nah, let's actually get away with... No. No, do not disband. I will just get rid of that. I'll just get corvettes for the rest of it. We can reinforce the fleet. And we can also assign a leader as soon as it is ready.
Research complete.
Cool. The Science Nexus. We can theoretically go for the Science Nexus now. Let's unlock more. Yeah, currently a good computer scientist here on board. Yeah, let's go for the Sentry Array then. Good bonus.
Research complete.
What's Escont doing? Yeah, we got that outpost, and we got this. We got the defenses here. Upgrade them. Fleet templates. Fleet command limit goes up. Good. Borkas. What would be great to have? Mega art installation surely would be great, but we need to go cheaper first. Climate restoration or galactic campaigns? Yeah, let's go galactic campaigns first. Also have a big bonus on that. And we've got the neutronium armor. And now let's see what else we could go for. Battleship cost, battleship hull points. That's all pretty great. The autocannon is cheapest. We'll go for that. Surely have a rocket scientist somewhere. Yeah, the good Unruly, but trying. it's a relatively good bonus. Cannot complain.
Construction completed. Hasten.
Sweet. So we got a citadel where? Here at Athuna. Yeah, I'd rather have something more there. So we had the missiles. Let's get for the gun batteries. Even though we have no chance against the Locken, it's really let not make us a nice target at the command center here.
Our ships have been made. Less of.
Yeah. So we're here. $31K. Good stuff. Guarantee revoked. Yeah, it's getting interesting. Incoming transmission. It is done. It is done. Somehow we've solved it. You helped. The organic nature of things eluded us. The answer lied behind us. All the time? Of course. Thank you, little ones. The universe is vast yet so small, but now we see it all. In its simple glory, it's lovely. Now that we have calculated infinity, there is but one thing we can do now. We can show you the truth. Farewell, young ones. Glad we could help. Glad we could help. Where are you? Where are you? Here in Gargantua, I guess. And it's going away. We found something here. Oh, look, there's a better Gorthikan here. Send you to our home world. There's a Storm Rider and a Traskaran. Yeah, that's Tundra preference, right? Oh, well. You can all go to Escont Prime. It's fine. Actually, you cannot all go. Leader, non-leader. Irradiated. Nomadic, communal. And you? Traditional, natural engineers. That's the better choice here. Blanc. The infinity machine disappears into Gargantua, the thing it studied for so long. As it passes the event horizon, the black hole begins to fluctuate. It takes in less light and the swirls of matter being sucked into it slow down. In an instant it lets out more light than any sun and starts radiating matter back into the universe. The black hole shrinks, unfitting of its name. We now dub it Pantagruel, causing time dilation to become even stronger around it. Within Pantagruel, one can gaze into a mirror universe. The other end of the black hole, one just beginning. The infinity machine has shown us the truth. The black holes are wombs, and universes, their offspring. Studying this mirror universe is bound to teach us much about the one we live in, learning from other beginnings. The Mirror of Knowledge modifier added, research speed plus 10%, and Gargantua gets 10 for every research. Whoa! Pantagruel. Whoa! And it got cleared? Something there got destroyed. Boom. Wow, just wow. Forgetful Archivist, you can go surveying again. Pantagruel, okay. Okay, I mean, that's nice for them. But we also got a great modifier out of it, couldn't we? The Mirror of Knowledge. And it's not limited, it will not expire. Wow. 10% more research. That's just fantastic. That can help us maybe catch up one day with the Locken. The good Locken, the Ilkahan, has declared us their rival. Okay. We'll also do that, Ilkahan. We're rival again. We've moved up in the world or we've moved down. I don't know. I don't know. Well, we surely got an interesting population now.
Research complete.
Galactic campaigns helps out a lot. Tracking implants. That's an edict. We don't need that, really. It's not something we have to do. But we can go for naval capacity plus 30. Fleet liaison. And look at that. We're going forward there. Ah, we got so much influence now. Yeah, it's good to save it up a bit. We'll see about Escont and everything. Offer association status to the Locken. Yeah, sure. We must become friends with the Locken. If we could get the Locken... What? It failed. What the heck? Oh.
Research complete.
Time to become president, I believe. Stormfire autocannon. Nice. Yeah. Let's go for more cannoning. The kinetic battery. We're getting there. We're getting there. Do we have? Yeah, we've got some stuff coming. Really nice. Really nice. Oh, no. No. Cannot really afford more. Shrewd a la carte. Leveled up. Something's happened, and something's also happened in the galactic community. Let's see. Minor military sanctions. Oh, no. Enemy of my enemy. Counterattack casus bellis on empires that are not galactic community members. I'm in an offensive war against a galactic community member. And weight from fleet power is increased so much. No, we'll abstain from that. We'll abstain from that. A foul stench. The excavating team has discovered the source of the foul stench, and it is ill-boding. Closer to the center of the city are enormous piles of dried fecal matter and pools of corrosive bile that exude toxic levels of hydrogen sulfide, making protective equipment necessary to proceed further. The archaeologists could not identify the alien DNA in the fecal matter, but the piles contain partially digested hoarders. Whatever consumed these aliens swallowed them whole. Even more disconcerting is the discovery of a fresh pile. Curious. What will we find there? We'll find that out in the next episode. Thank you for watching, and happy gaming to you. For the Gorthikan Alliance, my friends, and we'll see. We'll have a last look here. How we're dealing with... Yeah, we're kind of taking off compared to the Selvan Union, but the Kshabir are still super on top. So, have a great time until next time, and happy gaming. This is Admiral signing out. See you soon, and happy gaming.